Before telling you about CerebroSense, let's talk about Mark. He gets into a car accident and is immediately taken to the hospital for an emergency repair of his skull fracture. During his open brain surgery, his neurosurgeon and anesthesiologist take advantage of the fact that his brain pulsates. This movement is known as cerebral pulsatility and is closely monitored as a way to determine how his brain is performing during the surgery. Currently, the measurement technique is limited to a qualitative determination, where the surgeon places his finger on the brain and makes an assessment. However, this can easily result in inaccurate determinations, leading to complications during and after the surgery. There is an approximate 160,000 open brain surgeries performed in the US per year, and the average total cost of treating complications is $60,000 per case. Recognizing the need for improvement, our team designed a solution to this problem. My name is Maria.
My name is David.
And my name is Andrew, and our solution is CerebroSense. CerebroSense is the first device of its kind, as it provides neurosurgeons and anesthesiologists with a non-contact, quantitative, and real-time measurement of brain pulsatility. By utilizing ultrasonic technology, the device can be brought into the operating room and safely pointed at the exposed brain tissue, and output an accurate pulsatility value in under 60 seconds. CerebroSense has the ability to enter the market by targeting surgeons who have ties to medical schools. By doing so, we can introduce our device into their curriculum and make its use a standard practice. Additionally, CerebroSense can prove to be beneficial to individual hospitals and the entire healthcare system. In 2016, open brain surgery complications added up to more than $2 billion in the United States alone. Therefore, by offering CerebroSense at a price of $20,000, we can not only improve conditions in the healthcare industry, but also generate an estimated market potential of over $100 million.
We've already been able to collaborate with Rutgers Medical School, who is willing to utilize our device in their classrooms and, when approved, their operating rooms. CerebroSense's value has already shown great potential in the medical industry. Our team has been fortunate enough to represent Stevens at a Johnson & Johnson Engineering Showcase, the Northeast Bioengineering Conference, and the International Society for Pharmaceutical Engineers, where we won first place in all three events, competing against over 100 other undergraduate teams. As a patent-pending device, we are asking for $1 million to fund FDA clinical trials. In addition, we will be applying for a 510K Class 2 device to fund clinical trials. Again, we are CerebroSense, and we look forward to your support in our efforts to minimize complications, reduce costs, and most importantly, save lives. We thank you for your time today and look forward to your questions.
Nicely done. Judges, George, you're up.
How do the surgeons actually adjust what they're doing in the OR based upon the feedback they're going to get from your device?
I'll just explain a little bit of what they do now. So the brain surgeon will physically feel the brain and then actually tell the anesthesiologist to give an amount of medication. And this is where the risk and the complications really come in, because they don't know the exact amount of, let's say, mannitol to give to lower the swelling of the brain. With our product, we would have an actual measurement and then an associated amount of mannitol, for example, to give. So let's say the pulsatility is, for example, 25. The anesthesiologist knows to exactly give 1 milliliter of mannitol, and that would stabilize the patient.
This seems like really important technology. I actually have a friend who's having surgery right now as we speak. And so I just can't believe that this technology, it just seems so unbelievable to me that they would be touching the brain. And has someone else tried this technology? Like, talk to us more about the competition.
So right now, as we had mentioned, cerebral pulsatility is defined as the change in brain volume over the change in cuff pressure, so your blood pressure. Right now, the only thing that's close to it is called cerebral compliance, and that's the change in cerebral volume over the change in your intracranial pressure. There's one device that currently does it on the market, but it requires you to stick a catheter all the way through the brain, and that requires a lot of surgical intervention that the surgeons don't want to do. And so we're offering a device that doesn't have to touch the brain, and you can get it in and out in under 60 seconds. The other one takes around 10 minutes, and that 10 minutes could be the life and death of a patient.
Good job, guys. Round of applause for them. And